Starting off this video a little different, off to get a little mod for the turbo truck. So I'm sliding nothing too big. You guys are gonna see right now. Let's go ahead and do it, man. We're gonna go in the OBS, pick it up. Should be fun. Riding in the Superado, getting a 2J soon, bud.
Very soon.
Gonna go get this, like I said, get this little mod for the turbo truck. Something that I've been wanting to do, something that everybody in the comments, you guys have been telling us to do as well. Found a good deal on Marketplace. Now we're gonna go get it. A little slide pickup right there. Sheesh. What y'all see, man? What y'all see? This is the shit you gotta do to offset the weight. Fucking tires are rubbing on the other side. OBS looking good. Just a little late night find, so we'll revisit this in the morning. All right, fellas, we're back the next day in the daytime. You guys seen it, man. The boy went ahead and got a 6.0, man. Check it out. I was debating between this, the LQ4 or LQ9, but I've heard the LQ4s do better on boost. Of course, you could also boost the LQ9, but saw a good deal on this, couldn't pass it up. And then as far as like new things, like I said, we're gonna take everything from my 5.3, just switch it on over to this as far as like the cam, rocker arms, springs, push rods, whatever, you know, whatever we have in there, we're just gonna go ahead and throw it in here. And the only different thing I might do is maybe like a Holly high ram. And that's about it, man. Should be a nice little build for the series, for the channel. Like I said, low mileage, 140. That's not bad for an LS at all. This one has the 317 heads. I'm not sure if I mentioned it earlier though. This engine did come out of a 2002 Denali. I guess just for reference, if anybody was wondering. Get it out the same way we did the 2J. Got the little crane right here. Gonna go ahead and hook it up, get it out into the garage. Put it right there, right next to the 2J. Now we got two engines to build now. All right, but coming back to the 6.0, got it right here, right next to the 2J. Size difference, for anybody wondering. 2J a lot skinnier, obviously it's an inline 6. A little longer though, if I come on this side. Obviously the VA is gonna be wider, but there's the two engines that we're working with for the next few builds. This one's gonna be getting a whole build. That means internals, pistons, rods, everything. This thing's gonna get it. The 6.0 obviously doesn't need all that. So as far as for the build, we're just gonna take most of the stuff from the beloved 5.3, man. This 5.3 has been amazing, no complaints. No complaints at all from the 5.3. The main reason I'm doing it is, I'd say mainly content, and of course we could make a little more power with the 6.0. Yeah, I could push this more, just put more boost to it, but like I said, just want to make some more content, do a 6.0 build. This thing has 200,000 miles. Haven't had one issue with it. So this one has 140. Might do a Holly high ram or some other type of intake, but no complaints from the TBSS one. I just don't like how janky we did the map sensor. I mean, it works fine. I just would probably want something a little more secure. Yeah, but all that being said, fellas, you guys see it. 6.0 build is coming this way. Gonna go ahead and get this on an engine stand, get to work on that, but first gotta go ahead and do the trans. All right guys, real quick though, before we get into all that good stuff, we're gonna have to go ahead and shout out our sponsor of the video. Of course, that's gonna be Viofo. Right here you guys see the best in the game when it comes to dash cams. Check this out, a 4K UHD dash cam. This is a universal kit and can be used on any car. I will be installing this here very shortly, and this is the car it's going to be going in, my daily, the X5. If anybody knows Beamers, you guys know what's the deal with this, man. So we'll go ahead and get this set up in here, put it somewhere up there in the corner. Should be a quick, easy job. And like I mentioned earlier, you get 3 cameras, one being right here on the main unit. This is where you're going to control everything from recording to pictures, settings. Everything's going to be here in this main unit. And then you get a cabin camera. You can see right there, fisheye interior. And I already have the third one, which is the rear camera, hooked up. I've already gone ahead and tucked my wiring. So this is going to plug into the main unit. Tucked it all around here. It's pretty easy, really. All you just have to do is follow the lines of your car. Tuck everything nicely and it should go to the back. But like I said, tucked in nicely. I could probably make this a little shorter, but that's where the rear camera goes right there. So as you can see, I have all 3 angles. Got the front, the back, and myself right there. Press this to take a picture. See that? Go ahead and saves for you. But definitely one of my favorite features about this camera system is if it detects any type of motion, it's gonna start recording instantly. And you can also control your cameras using the Viofo app on the App Store. As you can see right here, you see all three angles. I'll go through them. That's the back, front, and then you see me there. Hello, everyone. And of course, everything that records is gonna be automatically saved, as you can see here, into its own folder: parking, locked, and photos. And here are some cool settings: loop recording up to 10 minutes, G sensor, and also a parking mode. And in just a second, you'll see an example of parking mode with the quality of those videos. But the greatest feature about this dash cam is their night mode. Below, you can see the old version, above is the newer one. And transferring all these videos to your phone is super easy with their Wi-Fi 6 high-speed downloads. Overall, just an amazing dash cam I recommend for people that are looking for 24/7 surveillance. But yeah, if you guys want to check out one of these dash cams, they have all the features that you need. I'm gonna have links in the description with discount code. Check it out, fellas. So the main reason behind the 6.0 is, of course, we're gonna have to take out the trans in this thing. If you guys know, a few weeks ago, blew it out on in Mexico doing a few pulls. Trans started slipping, bud, so we gotta pull it out.
Pull it out, review it again.
And then that was the whole reasoning behind getting the 6.0. So I was like, the trans is already gonna be out. Plan on doing a 6.0 later down the line, and since the trans is out, it's gonna be easier just to pull the engine. Throwing a whole new setup, 6.0 with the fully built trans. So gonna go ahead and move it over here, get the truck on those wood stilts, and pull the trans out. I mean, that's my logic behind it. You guys let me know if it makes sense, man. Trans is already gonna be out. Might as well do the engine swap, man. Get a nice little cold start. It's been like 2 weeks since I turned this thing on. Merch coming soon, fellas. Merch coming soon. Poor truck, man. It still drives, like I said. It's only like the clutches are slipping right now. It's only like once they get hot and warm, the truck kind of stops driving. But when it's cold, they grab. Let it get too hot because we're about to, like I said, we're about to pull the trans. OBS. That's the 2J build right there, man. Since everyone wanted to see a 6.0 on that, I'll do it on this for you guys, man. Goddamn, you can already smell the oil. The oil's hella burnt. Pobrecita, man, we're gonna get it right now. Yeah, everybody was like, get a 6.0, 6.0 swap in OBS. I was like, bro, everybody does that. Why am I gonna do something everybody does? 2J, right, bud?
2JZ.
2JZ, and then 6.0, and this one. Since everybody wants to see the 6.0, I'll do it for you guys. We have our whole transmission rebuild kit here. Obviously, we're not gonna do it in this video, but just to show you guys to stay tuned and what you're gonna see for that 4L80 rebuild. This kit, with this whole kit, everything here installed, should be good for about 1,000 to 1,200 horsepower.
All right, so yeah, right here we got our stronger input shafts for the 4L80. These are pretty much rated for like 1,000 horsepower plus. You know, we're really not gonna get up in there in the numbers, but you know, it doesn't hurt to upgrade it. Then we're gonna move on to our accumulator block off plate. I think this just helps with like the firmer shifts and all that, so we went ahead, got that. You know, you can pick these up Amazon, anywhere, eBay. Then we'll move on to our forward hub. This is rated for higher horsepower as well. This is a Sonax part number if you guys want to check that out, 4L80. So yes, it's definitely a lot stronger for those higher horsepower numbers. Then we're gonna go with our overrun clutch kit right here. This is just all like stuff that goes inside the valve body, so again, just another upgrade for people that wanted to go ahead and do that. All right, and right here is the main thing. It's got our whole rebuild kit. You know, you got all your seals, gaskets. The main thing we wanted in this kit comes right here with our choline steels, and then we got our Eagle Red clutches. right there, as you can see. Definitely a need for that higher horsepower number. Also comes with your lower clutch rollers, HD forward intermediate clutch heavy duty rollers as well. So
just a quick little breakdown of things we're gonna put in the 4L80. That video is gonna be coming in the next few days, weeks, whatever. Don't worry about like part numbers or anything of that yet. Once I get the official video out, you know, doing the rebuild, I'll go ahead and share all the part numbers. But yeah, man, let's go ahead and get it out. So kind of the same way when we did the clutch on the Corvette. Like I said, gonna get it on these wood tilts. That way the transit is a lot easier to get out. Definitely recommend this way, fellas. We don't have a lift yet. Not yet, we will in the future though. And this is how we do it right here. One side, one by one. Got the jack in the middle holding it up. Then we're gonna use this jack to lift up the control arm. And then we'll go ahead and slide under the blocks. See that tire already going up. So we got both wood blocks on the two front wheels. For the back, we'll probably just use regular jacks, just because we don't need the back to be as high as the front, because obviously the trans is like right here. So we'll try to just level it out a little bit with the jacks, get it up, and then we can start taking out the trans. And there you have it, that's how she stands. Like I said, the back doesn't need to be as high, so now we'll go under, get the cross member off. See a lot better. Got our trans right there, good old 4L80. Get the drive shaft off. Got our cross member right here. First, we're gonna go ahead and drain the oil. See how burnt it is, see the damage that we did. Probably get a new bolt, huh?
yeah, probably get a new bolt.
You can already tell how black it is.
It's only got like
200 miles on this oil, it's already black. Black and shining glittery. Look at that. I mean, it's still a little red, but for oil that only has like 800, 900 miles, come on, man. Got all that trans oil drained. Go ahead and get our drive shaft out. You guys see, man, shout out Inland Empire Drive Shaft. Got the full aluminum drive shaft. It was like 600 bucks, man. Custom, can't beat it. So a few bolts over here, slides out, and then we'll be able to start getting the trans out. I got all those screws out now. Just gotta pull it out. So pull those out first, yep.
should drop like that.
Drop. And then pull it out right here. Easy peasy. So we've already gone ahead and disconnected all our cables. Next up is gonna be our cross member right here. Then we can start getting the bell housing bolts off and then slide it on out, man. Best thing about LS, fellas, super easy job. This is probably gonna take us like 40, 30 minutes just to get this all out. Forgot we also had to get our starter off, and then now we can start doing the bell housing bolts. Already got our hoses off as well. That's really it, man. 4L80's ready to come out. I'm not opening it in this video, obviously, but once we do, open it up, see what's going on inside. And also getting the bolts off the flex plate right here. It's only 3 that go to the converter. But there it is, man, the triple disc FTI converter. Hopefully this thing's fine, and it's just the internals that we're dealing with. As you can see, got that crossbar out. Transmission is nice and loose. Now we just got to get a few of those bell housing bolts, and then things only like 5. So after that, we get put it down with the jack, slide her on out. Okay, you guys see Chopito over there? A few minutes later, got a little dark now, but got all the bell housing bolts out. Got it on the jack, balance, down she goes. There it is, 4L80's out. Got a little late last night, but as you guys seen, we got the trans out. We got it right here on the floor. Got it right there. Right now we're gonna go ahead and get it on the same stand that we had it on when we initially built it. So same thing, go ahead and get the bracket on, and then we'll get it up with probably the engine crane onto there. We already got the converter off, and this is one of the parts we're gonna be upgrading that we got from FTIs. We got that, a few other pieces that are gonna be going into this thing, so should be a fun little rebuild. Might just try to give it a go without the engine crane, so see how it goes. This thing's like 400 pounds maybe. back on the stand. Got the signature. I didn't think we were gonna take this thing off again. So the last time we rebuilt it, so it lasted more than a year, almost 2 years. 2024 February. I guess as far as driving it, because it was sent for a few months until I was really beating on it. But as far as beating on it, it lasted about a year. Go ahead and get that updated once we start the rebuild. We're gonna start the rebuild here in the coming days. Get all that crap that we showed you guys earlier into this thing. Should be good rated for about 1,000 to 1,200 with everything that we're putting into it. So if you guys thought we were done with the turbo single cab, we're gonna start it all over once again. It looks like the stock input shaft held up pretty well. Don't see any marks or bites on the teeth. We got the FTI 300M billet input shaft on the way. It's gonna be getting down and out. Throwing in that new one. Gonna take a look over here at the converter. Trying to see if you guys can see that oil. Got to get that drained, get it cleaned out. There you have it though. That's how the truck's gonna be looking the next few weeks, probably a month or two, because 6.0 build, 4L80 build is not gonna be quick. That's how the underside is looking. Never show the daily though. This is my real daily. Let me know if you guys know anything about these right here. Check it out. Ooh. And 57. Let me know if you guys want to see some content on this. Completely stock, but I do plan on doing I think Tunezilla makes a pretty nice tune for these, so a little diesel build that we could do right here. People do like 400 or 500 horsepower on these with just a tune, downpipe, and really that's it. But it's starting to rain, so got to go back inside. Truck's all done now. That's how it's gonna be sent. So we got no choice but to get to work on that, on the OBS as well. Got a lot of shit coming, fellas. It's gonna pretty much wrap it up though. You guys see we got a bunch of shit coming. Got the 2J build, got the 6.0 build, got the 4L80 build. Everything, fellas, you name it, man. So make sure you guys stay tuned, like, comment, subscribe to the boy. See you guys in the next one, man.